Paul McCartney and the Beatles is going to be played in standard tuning, and to me it's one of those songs that sounds really good on a guitar with completely dead strings. So I found my guitar that had the deadest strings on it, and here we are. The intro and pretty much all of the verse and chorus is moving sets of chords the entire time. It's going to start off with a G chord. You're going to put your ring finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, and you will pluck down with your thumb on that 6th string 3rd fret while simultaneously plucking up with your 2nd finger on the open 2nd string. So you'll pluck those two notes, and then you'll hit the open 3rd string. You've got, and then the next set, and that movement right there, the one and feel is happening over the next several movements as we're walking up in a set of chords. So the first is a G. Then your next one is you're going to put your first finger down on the 2nd string 1st fret, and you'll pluck down with your thumb on the open 5th string while doing the same thing with your 2nd finger, plucking up on now the fretted 2nd string, and you'll, after plucking those two strings simultaneously, you'll then pluck again the open 3rd string. So we've got now the next one, you're going to put your 2nd finger down on the 5th string 2nd fret, and your pinky finger will go down at the same time on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Pluck down with your thumb on the 5th string and up with your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, and then again hit, after that simultaneous pluck, hit the open 3rd string. This is our 3rd chord. We've got, after this, you're going to run all the way up with your pinky to the 12th fret of the 2nd string, and you'll put your first finger down on the 10th fret of the 5th string. So that might be kind of tricky because you're running after having put your 2nd finger down on the 5th string 2nd fret. It may be easier for you if you instead use your first finger back up here on the 5th string 2nd fret. Well, no, that's going to be difficult because your first finger is on the B string. So anyway, in the slide up, you'll just have to transition from your 2nd finger to your first finger on the 5th string 10th fret, and you'll come up to this chord. In this chord is where you get more finger picking that takes place. I'm plucking a lot with my thumb and 2nd finger on the 5th and 2nd string simultaneously, and then coming back to my thumb and then first finger on the open 3rd string, then back to my thumb, and then back to both fingers. So it's a rolling picking pattern with my thumb, my first finger, and my 2nd finger across this G chord. And after that, it just repeats that opening part again. The next set of chords, and it does that in the beginning of the lyrics, but the next set of chords that you'll need to know is going to be this. So let's get to that part. It moves to a C chord. You'll put your 2nd finger on the 5th string 4th fret, the 5th string 3rd fret, and your pinky finger will go on the 2nd string 5th fret. You'll pluck the 5th and the 2nd string simultaneously, and then you'll move your 1st and 2nd fingers on your left hand at one time. Your 2nd finger will go down to the 5th string 4th fret, so just one fret up, but then your 1st finger gets pulled back to the 1st string 3rd fret, and you'll pluck the 5th string and the 1st string. So 1st string 3rd fret, 5th string 4th fret. So we've moved from plucking 5th string and 2nd string in the C position to 5th string and 1st string. So there are two chords. Then the next two chords, you move up to, your first finger will be on the 5th string 5th fret, your pinky finger will be on the 2nd string 7th fret, Pluck 5th and 2nd strings with your thumb and 2nd finger, and then repeat the exact same movement with your 1st and 2nd fingers on your left hand, bringing your 2nd finger to fret 1 fret higher than where your 1st finger was. So your 2nd finger is now going to the 5th string, 6th fret, and your 1st finger is getting pulled back to the 1st string, 5th fret, and pluck with your thumb and 1st finger on your right hand, the 5th string and the 1st string. So we've got C to C sharp, D to the D sharp, I guess is what you would call it. Then you come up to this E minor. You're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd string, 7th fret, and your pinky finger will come up to the 2nd string, 8th fret. So 5th string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 8th fret. And you'll do that picking pattern right there. So pluck both, then thumb, 1st finger on the open 3rd string, and then 2nd finger to the 2nd string. And you roll back down, 1st finger open 3rd, back down to the thumb on the 5th string, 5th string, 7th fret. And then you lower your 1st finger down 1 fret while leaving your pinky finger planted where it was. And repeat that picking pattern. Then we come back down and do this. So we had left off on this D sharp note. We're going to bring this shape down just 1 fret. So now your 1st finger is on the 5th string, 5th fret. Your pinky finger is on the 2nd string, 7th fret. Pluck thumb and 2nd fingers on your right hand on the 5th and 2nd strings. And then you'll move with your 2nd finger going to the 5th string, 4th fret, and your 1st finger going to the 1st string, 3rd fret. And I'm leaving my pinky finger, I've slid it down 2 frets as well from where it was in that D chord to land on the 2nd string, 5th fret. But you're plucking really just the 5th string and the 1st string here. And then you'll come back to the C note, put your 1st finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and now you're going to be plucking the 5th string and the 2nd string where your pinky finger should already be on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And all of this plucking is also happening inside of the finger rolled pick. Very, very slowly again, that is thumb and 2nd finger at the same time. Thumb, then thumb again, 1st finger, 2nd finger, thumb, 1st finger. Then you're going to drop your pinky finger down 1 fret to a C minor, leaving your 1st finger where it's still at on the 5th string, 3rd fret. And then you're going to drop this shape all down 1 fret. So your 1st finger is moving to the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your pinky finger is moving to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then you'll move your pinky finger down 1 fret and open up the 5th string, and you'll pluck the 5th string open while plucking the 2nd string fretted on the 2nd fret. In this chord, you really want to avoid hitting the open 3rd string. Not open 3rd, the open 4th string. You want to avoid hitting that because you want the emphasis of that note on the last, on this next chord. So after this chord, you then, with your 1st finger, put your 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and this is where you want to pluck down with your thumb on the open 4th string, while plucking up with your 1st finger on the open 3rd string and your 2nd finger on the fretted 2nd string, 1st fret. And then into the G again. You'll also hear it do this. That walk back down is the C chord to the B minor chord to the A chord to the D chord to to the G chord. And then it repeats the verse again. Whenever we get to the chorus is going to be the way that you're doing that is you're going to go with your first finger to the 5th string 8th fret and pinky finger to the 2nd string 10th fret, and then you'll slide down to first finger going to the 5th string 7th fret, pinky finger going to the 2nd string 8th fret, then slide down 2 more frets. Your first finger will be on the 5th string 5th fret, your pinky finger will be on the 2nd string 6th fret. So we've got, then you'll come down to a C, first finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, pinky finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, then you'll come down to a B flat, first finger on the 5th string 1st fret, pinky finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then back up to the C, and then you repeat that same set of chords again. And then the last time, whenever you get down to the B flat, it walks all the way on down to G by going from the B flat note to lower your pinky finger 1 fret on the 2nd string and pluck the open 5th string. Then lower your put your first finger now on the 2nd string 1st fret and pluck the 4th string, 3rd string, and fretted 2nd string, and then into the G chord. Ring finger to the 6th string 3rd fret, and it repeats. The most difficult thing about this song, I think, is getting the picking pattern while also doing all the chords. And that's something to probably just sit and practice the picking pattern inside of a natural G chord, because it happens pretty much inside of all of these notes. Not only are you shifting chords a whole lot, but you're doing it with that picking pattern right there. Very, very slowly again. And those are the chords and movements to Blackbird by Paul McCartney and the Beatles. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.